Okay, so students, today we will be looking into chapter 2, differing strands within the movement. So, in the first and the second video, we have discussed about the Satyagraha movement that Gandhiji launched in different places in India, and after that, the Khilafat issue we learned, and how the Khilafat leaders and Gandhiji planned for bringing the Hindus and the Muslims together in a nationwide movement to support the Khalifa and to fight for Swaraj. So in this video today, we are going to read about that national movement, which we know it as the non-corporation movement. So the non-corporation movement. Now, why did Gandhiji choose non-corporation? So, in his book, Hind Swaraj, that was published in 1909. Okay, so Hind Swaraj is the name of the book published by Mahatma Gandhi, where he has given his views. All right, so in this book, he has talked about, how the British rule has been able to survive in India. Okay, so Gandhiji's opinion was that the Britishers have been able to rule in India only because the Indians have cooperated with them for all this time. Okay, र इन्डियन्सहरूले नै उनीहरूसँग कोअपरेट गरेको कारणले चाहिँ ब्रिटिसर्सहरू चाहिँ हाम्रो कन्ट्रीमा रुल गरेर बसिरहेको छ. द्याट इज वाट गान्धीजी हेज एक्सप्रेस्ड इन दिस बुक हिन्द स्वराज. Okay, now Gandhiji's point of view was that if Indians refuse to cooperate, है यदि इन्डियन्सहरूले चाहिँ यो कर्पोरेटै गरेन भने, गभर्मेन्टसँग कर्पोरेटै गरेन भने चाहिँ के हुन्छ, जुन चाहिँ ब्रिटिस रुल छ इन्डियामा, इट वुड कोल्याप्स विदिन अ इयर एन्ड स्वराज वुड कम. ओके, स्वराज द्याट मिन्स सेल्फ रुल. Okay, त्यो चाहिँ अटोमेटिकली आउनु सक्छ if the Indians do not cooperate with the British government. Okay, so hence he now wanted to launch this non-corporation movement in India. So, according to him, okay, the non-corporation movement was to unfold in stages. Okay, so let's discuss how this non-corporation movement was to unfold. Okay, so your non-corporation movement ma people le kasari participate garnu parne hai. So what were the different stages that were involved in it? Let's look at it. The first and the foremost thing that Gandhiji said was that we need to surrender the titles that the British government has given to us or awarded to us. Okay, so if you see त्यति बेला हाम्रो कतिजना लिडर्सहरूलाई बाबा साहेब, okay, that kind of titles दिएको थियो. Alright, so त्यो titles चाहिँ हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ, give up गर्नुपर्छ. Okay, because that is given to us by the British government. Okay, so the first thing is we have to give up these titles. Okay, that has been awarded to us by the government. Okay, so that's the first step. The second is you have to boycott the British institutions. Okay, जति पनि इन्डियामा British governmentले establish गरेको institutionsहरू छ, for example the civil services, the army भयो, है, police भयो, courts भयो, okay, the legislative councils, and even the schools and the colleges and the universities that were introduced or established by the British government, त्यसलाई के गर्नु, boycott गर्नु भनेको त्यसलाई completely हामीले use गर्नु भएन. Okay, so that is what Gandhiji said. The next is now November 1920 मा चाहिँ council जुन चाहिँ legislative councils छ इन्डियाको, त्यो legislative councils को elections scheduled थियो. Okay, that means the elections to this legislative councils was supposed to be held in November 1920. Okay, र non-corporation movement मा चाहिँ अब गान्धीजीले he appealed his friends and the other Congress leaders that हामीले चाहिँ त्यो council elections जुन चाहिँ हुन आँटेको छ त्यसमा के गर्नु हुँदैन, participate गर्नु हुँदैन. We have to boycott that. That means we will not participate in the council elections that is supposed to take place on November 1920. Okay, now the next thing he also said was that if गभर्मेन्टले हामीलाई रिप्रेस गर्नु थाल्यो भने, ओके, हाम्रो जुन चाहिँ डिमान्ड्सहरूलाई रिप्रेस गर्नु थाल्यो भने, हाम्रो जुन चाहिँ पिसफुल जुन चाहिँ डेमोन्स्ट्रेसन छ त्यसलाई रिप्रेस गर्नु थाल्यो भने चाहिँ वी हेभ टु लन्च अ सिभिल डिसओबिडियन्स मुभमेन्ट. ओके, सो अहिले चाहिँ हामी कर्पोरेट गर्दैन, वी आर नट cooperating with the rules and regulations that are formed by the British government. We are not going to cooperate with the British government for them to rule in India. Okay, अहिले चाहिँ नन कर्पोरेसन मात्रै. Okay, but later on if the government tries to repress us, that means that त्यति बेला चाहिँ हामीले we have to disobey their orders. Okay, then civil disobedience has to be launched भनेर चाहिँ गान्धीजीले he had said to the people. Okay, so throughout this summer of 1920, Mahatma Gandhi and Shaukat Ali, okay, who is also the leader of the Khilafat Committee in India, they began to tour extensively, okay, mobilizing the popular support for the movement. Okay, they began to move everywhere, everywhere in and around Unaru, Ghumnu Thalyo, telling the people about what to do in the non-corporation movement, what are we supposed to do, okay, how are the people supposed to participate in it. Okay, र त्यसरी people like mobilize उनीहरूको support like mobilize गर्दै 1920 देखि महात्मा गान्धी र शौकत अलीले all over India के गरे tour गर्यो. Okay, so basically they were telling the people what is to be done in the non-corporation movement, because they wanted to make non-corporation a national level movement, a big movement. Okay, so this is what they had planned. Okay, so all over India everybody has to participate in this movement, and this is how हामीले यो movement मा चाहिँ we have to give up our titles. Okay, we have to boycott all these institutions जुन चाहिँ ब्रिटिशर्सहरूले establish गरेको छ, जुन चाहिँ elections छ त्यसमा participate गर्नु हुँदैन. Okay, so this is how they had been moving around India, telling the people how they should participate in the non-corporation movement and how the movement was supposed to unfold in different stages. Okay, now when this non-corporation movement, when this plan was suggested by Mahatma Gandhi, so there were some Congress leaders who were reluctant. Okay, reluctant bhaneko they were like in a fix whether to join the non-corporation or not. Okay, they were not sure that whether they should be doing this, they should be participating or supporting the non-corporation movement or not. Okay, so there was a lot of reluctance, mainly किनभने चाहिँ जुन चाहिँ elections आउँदै थियो 1920, these elections were supposed to be very very important. Okay, for some leaders they felt that elections is one way through which उनीहरू councils भित्र पस्नु सक्छ र government को decision making लाई उनीहरूले influence गर्न सक्छ. So there were many leaders within the Congress party who wanted to participate in the council elections, who were looking forward to this council election that was supposed to be held on November 1920. Okay, so उनीहरू यो council elections चाहिँ कहिलेदेखि उनीहरू पर्खिरहेको थियो. Okay, so they felt that अब council elections लाई boycott गर्नु चाहिँ whether it is right or wrong, उनीहरू त्यसमा के थियो, reluctant थियो. Okay, they feared that the movement might lead to popular violence. Okay, there was also a fear that your movement ले गर्दाखेरि के हुन्छ, there can be violence everywhere. Okay, and in months between September and December there were like intense tussle within the Congress also. There were many leaders who were in favor of Gandhiji, and that means they were supporting the non-corporation movement, and there were some in the Congress party who were not in favor. Okay, that means they did not want this non-corporation movement. They did not want to boycott the council election, most importantly. Okay, because council election ma चाहिँ council elections यदि भयो भने चाहिँ Indian representativeहरु पनि council को member हुन सक्छ र उनीहरुले decision, government को decision making लाई influence गर्न सक्छ भनेर चाहिँ that is what they believed. Okay, so त्यसले गर्दा कति जना congress leaders हरु चाहिँ त्यसको favor मा थिएन, council elections लाई boycott गर्ने favor मा थिएन. Okay, so त्यसले गर्दा कि there was a lot of tussle within the Congress पनि दुईटा parties, दुईटा wing, दुईटा division भइरहेको थियो. One was in favor and one was not in favor to boycott the council elections. Okay, finally after much argument and discussion, finally Nagpur ma जुन चाहिँ Congress को जुन चाहिँ session भयो, that means Congress को एउटा meeting conduct गर्यो, that is in the month of December 1920. So त्यहाँनिर चाहिँ finally एउटा compromise meet गर्यो. Okay, everybody came to a consensus, सबैजना एउटा agreement मा पुग्यो. All right, and that was to work out the non-corporation movement. Okay, so that was to that everybody got ready to now adopt the non-corporation movement in this Congress session at Nagpur in December 1920. All right, so all these are like 1 marks questions. So what happened in the Congress session at Nagpur in December 1920? It can be a question, or it can also be asked in either way. Okay, when was the Nagpur session of Congress held? Okay, the answer would be December 1920. Okay, what was the decision that was made here? That now the Congress party would adopt the non-corporation movement. Okay, so finally everybody agreed to adopt the non-corporation movement. Now, how did the movement unfold and who participated in it? Okay, so यो movement कसरी unfold भयो, okay, and कसरी people ले यसमा participate गर्यो? Let's look at it. Non-corporation Khilafat movement began in January 1921. Okay, so January 1921 ma यो non-corporation Khilafat movement India ma launch भयो. Okay, के को लागि launch भयो? What was the main aim? One was to support the Khalifa, okay, and the other one was demanding Swaraj in India. Okay, Swaraj, that means self-rule in India demand garde. This non-corporation Khilafat movement began in India in January 1921. Okay, so various social groups, okay, various kinds of people, various groups of people ले यो movement में participate करे. Okay, र everyone, you know, each group just like यो movement में participate गर्यो, सबैजनाको आफ्नो आफ्नो के थियो aspirations थियो. That means they had different hopes from this non-corporation movement. All of them responded to the call of Swaraj, but the term meant different things to different people. Okay, so when the call for Swaraj was put forward, यो Swaraj को लागि यो non-corporation भन्दाखेरि everybody, you know, every nook and corner, but every kind of, you know, Indians ले यो movement मा participate गर्यो. Okay, but Swaraj को meaning चाहिँ सबैको लागि same थिएन. It meant different from different kind of people. Okay, so we will find it out one by one as we proceed further. Okay, Swaraj को meaning different groups of people को लागि Swaraj को मतलब के थियो? Okay, what was the meaning of Swaraj for the different kind of people living in India? Okay, or the different kind of people who were participating in the non-corporation Khilafat movement. Okay, let's find it out now. So there is a very commonly asked question from this topic. Okay, now this differing strands within the movement, यो chapter बाट maximum times questions हरु सोधिरहेको छ. Okay, if you see 2018 मा 5 marks को this question was asked: how did the non-corporation movement began with the participation of the middle class? Explain its impact in the economic front. Okay, so there are two parts. यो question को दुईटा part छ. Okay, the first part is saying non-corporation movement लाई चाहिँ middle class people हरुले कसरी यो movement मा participate गर्यो. Okay, Ross, the second part of the question is asking non-corporation movement ले गर्दाखेरि economically India लाई कसरी कसरी यसले चाहिँ affect गर्यो. Okay, so let's find an answer to this question. Now, mostly the people who lived in the towns, the middle class people were the main participants in the non-corporation movement. Okay, so town area ma चाहिँ ज्यादातर non-corporation movement ma participate गर्ने people हरु चाहिँ mostly they belong to the middle class family or the middle class background. Okay, so thousands of students early, even the students, they left the government controlled schools and colleges, headmasters and teachers, they resigned, right? And the lawyers, they gave up their legal practices. Okay, if you remember, again, different stages ma bhaneko thiye ni that institutions jati pani cha Britishers start gareko त्यसलाई boycott गर्नु पर्छ भनेको थियो हैन. So towns ma के भयो, this middle class families हरु बाट आउने जुन चाहिँ students हरु छ है, उनीहरुले students going to the colleges, है, students going to the different universities, even the school going students हरुले colleges हरु, schools हरु या त universities हरु उनीहरुले they left it. Okay, they stopped going to these British institutions. Okay, the headmasters and the teachers हरुले पनि यो colleges schools हरुबाट resign गर्यो. Okay, and not only them, the lawyers, okay, they also stopped, they gave up their legal practices. उनीहरुले law लाई practice गर्नु नै छोड्यो. Okay, they stopped going to the courts and practicing law. All right, now the council elections were boycotted in most provinces except Madras. Okay, now जुन चाहिँ council elections जुन चाहिँ which was supposed to be held, okay, this council elections पनि के भयो, boycott भयो. Okay, खाली एउटा place मा मात्रै boycott भएन, that was in the Madras province. Okay, जुन चाहिँ Madras province मा चाहिँ यो council election boycott भएन. Rest all the other provinces of British India, त्यहाँनिर जुन चाहिँ काउन्सिल इलेक्सन्स हुनु आँटेको थियो सबैजनाले त्यो काउन्सिल इलेक्सन्सलाई बोयकट गरे ओके किन मद्रासमा चाहिँ यो काउन्सिल इलेक्सन्स बोयकट भएन द रिजन इज बिकज इन द मद्रास प्रोभिन्सेस देयर वाज दिस पार्टी द जस्टिस पार्टी okay र यो जस्टिस पार्टीमा चाहिँ मोस्ट अफ द मेम्बर्स वेयर नन ब्राह्मन्स okay non-brahmin they were from the non-brahmin backgrounds okay that means other जुन चाहिँ caste छ इन्डियामा जुन चाहिँ other जुन चाहिँ group of people छ they were the member of this justice party okay र for them this council election was very very important okay because brahmins they were already they were the privileged class okay but अरू जुन चाहिँ कास्टहरु छ इन्डियामा they felt that they were very very backward all right र यो काउन्सिल इलेक्सन्समा चाहिँ यदि उनीहरुले पार्टिसिपेट गर्यो भने चाहिँ they had a chance of entering the council and it would give them the opportunity to get some power okay र उनीहरुले के गर्न सक्छ आफ्नो जुन चाहिँ deprived communitiesहरु छ उनीहरु डेभलप हुन सक्छ भनेर चाहिँ this justice party of the Madras constituency did not boycott the council elections okay so बाकी जति पनि अरु provinces छ British India को त्यहाँ सबैमा council elections boycott भयो only in Madras okay किन मद्रासमा चाहिँ भएन बिकज मद्रासमा चाहिँ जस्टिस पार्टी जुन चाहिँ छ द जस्टिस पार्टी जुन चाहिँ which was the party that represented the non brahmin community okay they did not want to give up this council election because they thought that they felt that यो elections ले चाहिँ उनीहरुलाई के दिनु सक्छ some power दिनु सक्छ okay so that's why यहाँनिर चाहिँ elections boycott भएन okay so this is how the middle class people le chai town area ma yo non corporation movement ma participate gare all right now let us look at how this movement had an impact on the economy of India okay so as you know your non corporation movement ma foreign goods jati pani cha okay they were all boycotted people stopped buying all the foreign products that used to come to India okay not only that junja liquor shops okay that means roxy ko dokanharu they were picketed okay picketed will come to the meaning of that the next is jati pani foreign clothes haru cha they were burnt in huge bonfires okay you know what bonfire is ago यसरी बालेर all the foreign clothes जुन चाहिँ छ they were all burnt okay now यसले गर्दाखेरि what happened is that जति पनि foreign clothes को import हुन्थ्यो इन्डियामा the import of the foreign clothes declined भनेको fall हुनु all right so if you see 1921 to 1922 है 102 crore rupees 102 crore को पहिला import हुन्थ्यो इन्डियामा okay before the non corporation movement but after the non corporation movement this import of foreign clothes declined to 57 crore all right so that was one of the impact on the economic front जति पनि foreign बाट आउने सामानहरु थियो इन्डिया भित्र त्यसको import के भयो decline भयो एकदमै कम्ती भएर गयो especially clothes import हुन्थ्यो नि हैन all the manufactured clothes from Britain were brought to the Indian market okay and this is why यो जुन चाहिँ import of foreign clothes अब people burned this foreign clothes भन्दैछ हैन so that means demand of foreign clothes के भयो decline भयो okay the next is because people stopped wearing the foreign clothes okay foreign बाट आउने जुन चाहिँ clothes हरु छ people stopped wearing them the demand एकदमै less हुँदै गएपछि that means के भयो भन्दाखेरि इन्डियामा बनिने जुन चाहिँ खादीको प्रोडक्ट्स हरु छ okay त्यसको प्रोडक्सन चाहिँ एकदमै के भयो increase भयो okay so what we see is that all this production in the textile mills and the handloom mills okay India ko जुन चाहिँ textile mills र handloom mills मा जुन चाहिँ कपडाहरु बनिन्थ्यो त्यसको डिमान्ड चाहिँ एकदमै के भएर गयो increase भएर गयो the production of these khadi increased in India the production in the textile mills and the handloom mills it really increased in India so that is the impact of the non corporation movement in the economic front okay now let's look at this two meaning we have been talking about boycott and we have also been talking about picket agi मैले भने नि liquor shop were picketed now let's see the meaning of this okay so this can also come in your 1 marks boycott भनेको के हो या picketing भनेको के हो or sometimes maybe it can be asked as a difference okay what is the difference between the two so boycott गर्नु भनेको चाहिँ to stop buying or using goods or services of certain company or country as a protest okay यहाँ अलिकति mistake भयो it's not shop okay it is stop Alright, I've made a small error here. So it is to stop buying. Okay, that means boycott गर्नु भनेको चाहिँ कुनै पनि goods and services, okay, कुनै एउटा कम्पनीले बनाएको goods and services या कुनै एउटा countryले बनाएको goods and services लाई चाहिँ हामीले के गर्नु, we have to stop buying that. Okay, जस्तै अहिले COVID-19 ले गर्दा the relationship between India and China has been going very bad. अहिले a lot of हाम्रो borderमा there is a tussle going on between China and India. Alright, and all this ले गर्दाखेरि अहिले कि इन्डियन गभर्मेन्टले जति पनि चाइनाबाट आउने सामानहरूलाई बोयकट गर्नु भन्दैछ नि. ओके, सो बोयकट गर्नु भनेको चाहिँ टु स्टप बाइङ और युजिङ द गुड्स एन्ड सर्भिसेस एउटा पर्टिकुलर कम्पनी या एउटा पर्टिकुलर कन्ट्रीले बनाउँदै गरेको सामान या गुड्सलाई चाहिँ हामीले चलाउनु बन्द गरिदिनु. ओके, सो द्याट इज वाट यु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड बाई बोयकट. अलराइट, नाउ अन द अदर ह्यान्ड पिकेट गर्नु भनेको चाहिँ picketing भनेको चाहिँ it is a form of demonstration protest by which people block the entry to a shop, a factory or office. Okay, please excuse the spelling errors. Okay, मैले अलिकति यहाँ mistake गरेछु, people, right, त्यहाँनिर. Okay, so picket is a form of demonstration or protest by which people block the entry to a shop, factory or office. Okay, so picketing गर्नु भनेको चाहिँ ग्रुपमा मान्छेले प्रोटेस्ट गर्नु, okay, demonstrate गर्नु. Okay, र in this kind of protest and demonstration what do people do? They block the entry to a shop, factory or an office. जस्तै liquor shops मा पिकेटेड भनेको रक्सीको दोकानको अगाडि मान्छेहरू यसरी के गरे, उनीहरूले त्यो एन्ट्री नै के गरिदियो, ब्लक गरिदिनु. सो द्याट इज वाट यु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड बाई पिकेट. ओके, सो बोयकट एन्ड पिकेट भनेको दुईटा डिफ्रेन्ट फर्म्स अफ के हो, प्रोटेस्ट नै हो. So this is how the non-cooperation movement was going on in the town areas. Okay, and in the town areas, the main participant of this movement were the middle class people. Now, in the town areas, your non-cooperation movement slowly began to, it boiled down. Okay, so your questions were why did the non-cooperation movement gradually slow down in the cities? Okay, this question was asked in your board exams of 2017. Okay, र किन चाहिँ non-cooperation movement चाहिँ cities मा चाहिँ slow हुँदै गयो? Okay, it was first मा चाहिँ people they participated very rigorously हैन, मान्छेहरूले एकदमै energetically with all the enthusiasm people they participate गर्यो. But as the time progressed, okay, non-cooperation movement को जुन चाहिँ सपोर्टर्सहरू चाहिँ या यो मुभमेन्ट को जुन चाहिँ एनर्जी छ त्यो चाहिँ बिस्तारै बिस्तारै स्लो हुँदै गयो. Okay, now what was the reason behind it? There are two main reasons. Okay, one is we have said that हामीले boycott गर्नु पर्यो foreign clothes हरुलाई. Okay, so we had boycotted all the foreign clothes. Okay, and अब त्यो foreign clothes boycott गर्नुको मतलब the foreign clothes they were very very cheap पहिला हैन. So all foreign बाट आउने सामान, ब्रिटेन बाट आउने clothes हरु चाहिँ मसिनमा बनेको थियो. So it was very very cheap. Okay, now we have boycotted all the foreign clothes. Alright, and we have replaced it with what? खादी है. त्यसको बदली हामीले खादी हाम्रो इन्डियामै बनेको खादीको गुड्स लगाउनु पर्छ है भनेर चाहिँ हामीले बनेको थियो. अलराइट, बट जुन चाहिँ क्लोथ्स खादीले बनेको हुन्थ्यो इट वाज भेरी भेरी एक्सपेन्सिभ. ओके, एन्ड poor people यसलाई के गर्नु सकेन, अफोर्ड गर्नु सकेन. That means they could not afford to buy such an expensive clothes. Okay, the clothes that were made by machines, they were far more cheaper. जुन चाहिँ ब्रिटेनबाट आउने machine made goods थियो, they were very very cheap. Alright, so first मा त हामीले boycott गर्यो, तर साह्रो लामोसम्म साह्रो लामो टर्मसम्म people could not stop or deny buying the foreign made goods or Britain made industrial goods or clothes. Okay, because khadi, which was supposed to replace the Britain made machine made goods, त्यो खादीले बनेको क्लोथ्सहरु चाहिँ के थियो, it was very very expensive, because of which the poor people ले त्यसलाई किन्नु नै सक्थेन. Alright, the next reason is that we have boycotted all the British institutions, schools, colleges, offices हामीले सबै boycott गर्यो. Alright, तर अब यो boycott गरिसकेपछि we were supposed to come up with an alternative Indian institutions, है, Indian schools हरु, Indian colleges हरु, okay, Indian अरु offices हरु आउनु पर्ने थियो नि, and that was supposed to come up, है. But the coming up of the Indian institution, okay, it was not an easy process नि. एकै दिनमा त उनीहरुले कलेज या schools बनाउन सक्दैन नि हैन. So it was a very very slow process. Alternative institutions अल्टरनेटिभ इन्डियन इन्स्टिट्युसन ब्रिटिस इन्स्टिट्युसनलाई रिप्लेस गर्नको लागि जुन चाहिँ इन्डियन इन्स्टिट्युसन्स आउनुपर्ने थियो है ब्रिटिस स्कुल्सलाई रिप्लेस गर्नको लागि इन्डियन स्कुल्स ब्रिटिस कलेजेसलाई रिप्लेस गर्नको लागि इन्डियन कलेजेस ओके टु मेक द्याट चेन्ज ओके या त्यो आउनुको लागि इट टुक अ लट अफ टाइम ओके सो इट वाज भेरी भेरी स्लो टु कम अप अल्टरनेटिभ इन्स्टिट्युसन्सहरू चाहिँ आउनु एकदमै टाइम लाग्यो सो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि स्टुडेन्ट्स टिचर्सहरू अब कति दिनसम्म चाहिँ उनीहरू स्कुल्स कलेजेस नगइकन बस्छ होइन कति दिनसम्म चाहिँ उनीहरू काममा जानु छोड्छ मान्छेहरू होइन सो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि के भयो स्लोली द स्टुडेन्ट्स टिचर्स दे बिग्यान टु ट्रिकल ब्याक टु द गभर्मेन्ट स्कुल्स एन्ड लोयर्स दे जोइन ब्याक इन्टु द गभर्मेन्ट कोर्ट्स ओके सो बिस्तारै बिस्तारै अल दिस पिपल उनीहरूले ज्यादा टाइमसम्म उनीहरूले यो गभर्मेन्ट जब्सहरू डिनाइ गर्नु सकेन गभर्मेन्ट जब्सहरू नगइकन बस्नु सकेन दे ह्याड टु गेट ब्याक टु द ब्रिटिस इस्टाब्लिस इन्स्टिट्युसन्स ओके बिकज हाम्रोमा के थिएन अल्टरनेटिभ इन्डियन इन्स्टिट्युसन्सहरू थिएन ओके ब्रिटिस इन्स्टिट्युसन नगए पनि हाम्रोमा इन्डियन इन्स्टिट्युसन्सहरू हुनुपर्ने थियो ओके तर त्यो चाहिँ थिएन हाम्रोमा वी डिड नट ह्याभ मेनी अल्टरनेटिभ्स alright र alternatives आउनुमा पनि it took a lot of time okay so because of which the students and teachers and lawyers all those who had given up going to the British institutions they were forced to go back है उनीहरुकोमा choice थिएन है कतिसम्म पनि पर्खिनु है सो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि they lost their rigor okay उनीहरुको वेट पनि एकदमै लामो भएकोले गर्दाखेरि they lost their energy and their zeal to participate in the non corporation movement र they started going back to the same old British institutions okay so that is the reason why cities ma non corporation movement ma participation पनि के हुँदै गयो बिस्तारी बिस्तारी स्लो हुँदै गयो okay so that's a very important question from exams point of view so that was about how the non corporation movement took place in the town areas okay that means urban centers ma non corporation movement ma people le kasरी participate garyo this is what we just discussed